improvement, especially since, you know, it is the first week, first time we played with each other. So, you know, we're going to go back to meetings and back to practice and improve on what we already built.
How was Cam out there? You were next to him on the game. Did he seem under, like he was poised?
Yeah, Cam was very poised. He had a good time. You know, he really got into it. You know, he never skipped a beat. Before the game, I told him, you know, just play like you know, did in high school. Just play your game. And I believe he did that.
After a couple of plays, it seemed like you were giving Cam a little bit extra pump up, extra gap. Is that sort of something you went to the game saying, I'm going to pump this right enough to make him be comfortable?
Well, I mean, that's something I do every day, you know. Something we do every day. You know, we're a team out there, we're a unit, and especially, you know, me and, you know, the guys who play next to me, the guys who are more immediate to me, you know. You know, Cam is new, and I wanted to make sure that he, you know, plays to the best of his ability and do things that, you know, he can do.
Was there a point in the game where you, on the offensive line, felt like you were beginning to dominate the other team?
Well, you know, dominating is one of our goals, especially on the line of scrimmage. With that said, really I was just focused on the next play, and I'm not really even thinking about like the product of what I've done, or I guess the domination I've done in the past. I'm just focused on dominating in the next play, so I don't really get to experience the point where, you know, I feel like I'm dominating. I'm just, I don't know, I'm focused more on the act rather than what I've already done.
How much of a leader is Blake Sims in this team?
Blake Sims is a very good leader. He's a very big part of what we have. We have a lot of older guys on this team, Blake being one of them. And, you know, when you've been here for a while, you know, you sometimes, you know, have to step up. I feel like Blake does his part.
How was the communication?
The communication was good. Like I said, there's always more to improve on. There's always, you know, going to be new things that you haven't practiced for or seen in a while. So, you know, there's always room for improvement. And, I mean, that's what practice is about, and that's what we're going to do.
Was it different for you having your offensive coordinator on the sideline?
It was actually different a little bit, but not really. I mean, I just noticed it, and it was interesting. But aside from that, you know, it doesn't really make a difference where he is.
How much does it help when you got a quarterback like Blake who can, if there is a free rusher coming, can sort of escape that kind of hide?
I think it's very useful. I think it's very helpful. You know, a lot of people around here have a lot of weapons, and I don't really focus on any one of their weapons. I mean, that's to say that, you know, I trust in Blake. I trust in who he is more than I trust in, you know, what he can do. And in a way, so I mean, I just go with that.
Does blocking change at all for someone who can run around back there and who can scramble? Do you have to, as a lineman, react to that in any way different way?
Well, I mean, we focus at the University of Alabama on like pushing through and giving 100%, 120% effort, and that includes like the very end of the play too. So I mean, to the best of my ability, I'm going to keep pushing towards the end of the play and hitting whoever I see in front of me.
Does it feel different though? Do you I feel like you're back, you know, maybe blocking longer and he's able to move around more?
I don't notice. I just do what I'm supposed to do.
Because of his ability to scramble, a lot of times he may take off. Do you have to make a conscious effort not to get downfield because he's able to, you know, stop and throw the ball too?
Well, if it's a passing play, you know, I'm not supposed to cross the line. So I don't cross the line.
So even if he takes off running, you're not going to?
I mean, if I notice he's running, yeah, I'm going to run too. And I'm going to try to find something, but I have to see him, you know. And to that point, I keep blocking.
Saban has said that Blake got a little rattled in the second quarter, calling wrong formations and stuff. How do you feel like Blake responded to that adverse situation?
I feel like Blake, you know, focused on what he could focus on and did his job to the best of his ability. And, I mean, that's all I can ask for.
How do you feel the line